I couldn't believe it, but mouthwash is the absolute secret tip for the household. There are 6 incredible tricks with mouthwash that almost nobody knows, but really everyone should know, simply because they are so ingenious. And if you've only ever used mouthwash for your mouth, then you'll be amazed. Or did you know that you should tip mouthwash into your garbage can? This has 2 advantages. For the first, you can pour a small amount of mouthwash into the garbage can and then start cleaning it out. This will get it really clean on the inside again. The second advantage is a little different. You should first put a bin liner in the garbage can, grab a cotton pad, and put a small amount of mouthwash on it. Tipping once, as you can see here, is enough. If you don't have a cotton pad, you can of course do the same thing with a tissue. And this is exactly what you should now throw in the garbage can, here in the bin liner, right when you've just put it in. That way you can ensure that your garbage can always smells nice and fresh. Simply throw in a new one every time you put a new bin liner in the garbage can, and it will never smell unpleasant again. And I promise you, when you use mouthwash on your feet for the first time, you won't be able to stop being amazed. In addition to mouthwash, you will also need some vinegar. Pour 100 milliliters of vinegar into a bowl where your feet will fit, where you have enough water in it so that your feet are just underwater. You should now add 200 milliliters of the mouthwash. The brand doesn't matter here, of course. Just tip it in and then go in with your feet and stay in this foot bath for about 20 to 30 minutes. Enjoy the whole thing, and when the time is up, you can come out again with your feet and should now place them on a towel. You should use the towel to start rubbing your heels and generally the areas where you have a lot of calluses. The vinegar and mouthwash mixture will ensure that the callus slowly loosens. You can then rub them off a little with the towel, and finally you only need to rinse your feet once with fresh water. Do this regularly and you will have very soft and supple feet. And mouthwash can even be an absolute lifesaver in the washing machine. To do this, you should first put your clothes or towels in the washing machine. Once you've done that, the mouthwash comes into play. However, you should not simply tip this into the drum of your washing machine, as many washing machines first pump out the remaining water when they start. This will have no effect. It is best to put it in a small bowl like this and simply place it in the washing machine. Of course, you could also pour it into the fabric softener compartment at the top, but what are the benefits of all this? You can actually get your clothes clean again with mouthwash, and not only that, they will also smell nice and fresh afterwards. Simply start the machine with the mouthwash, run it through, and everything will be clean again. But how can it help you now? If you run out of detergent, you can simply use mouthwash instead. So it's a good substitute if you definitely have this in your bathroom. But what is the worst thing of all? Mosquito bites. And what's the worst thing about mosquito bites? When they start to itch. But mouthwash can help here too. Simply put some on a cotton pad and rub it over the mosquito bite, and you will notice that the itching disappears immediately. And although it really is incredibly ingenious and so simple, very few people have thought of it yet. Because if your toothbrush is a bit older, it no longer looks so pleasant. Not only does it look like this, but in most cases we also find a lot of bacteria in it, even after just a few uses. After all, we don't usually clean them properly, we just rinse them under water. But this is exactly where mouthwash can help. All you need to do is take a glass, preferably a shot glass, because the toothbrush fits in perfectly, and fill it with mouthwash. Fill it so full that when you place the toothbrush in it, it disappears completely into the mouthwash. You can then simply put the toothbrush in and leave it in for about 10 to 15 minutes. Because mouthwash successfully kills bacteria and germs, you will have a really clean and above all, germ-free toothbrush again. You should therefore repeat this procedure at least once a week. And this trick also has a really secret little extra trick at the end that can also save you a lot of money, because mouthwash can also be really helpful in the toilet. Not only does it make the toilet smell nice again, it can also kill germs and bacteria. To do this, you should put a small amount of mouthwash in the toilet, preferably so that there is a small amount everywhere, and then let it soak in. At the end, wipe through again with the toilet brush and flush, and everything is clean again. But how can you save a good amount of money with this trick? If you use mouthwash anyway, you'll probably end up spitting it into your sink. Instead, you should just spit it into the toilet. That way you can actually use this trick every day with the mouthwash that you would otherwise just let go down the drain. This way it has an extra benefit and you don't have to spend any extra money on it. By the way, if you'd like to find out more about 10 incredible rinse aid tricks, Then watch the video you see on the screen now. Just click on it and marvel at the incredible possibilities.